Well, thank you for chatting with me for a few minutes about your upcoming event on September 29th. Um, I'm really excited for this. It's a co-facilitated experience with you and your son, Palmer. And that's a really unique and kind of rare um, experience and deviation from our typical webinar series. I'm curious and would love for anyone watching this to know how you and Palmer decided to start to do these presentations, and what inspired you to get started and really share this.
I'd be glad to share that because Palmer and I have dodged the bullet of youth suicide, like just barely. And we've also stared into the abyss of losing our relationship forever, which was heartbreaking. And with a lot of work and a lot of professional help, we've rebuilt our relationship into something that's really sweet. I mean, we're even working together. But through all that pain, we've learned a few things that we didn't know before. And so we want people to get the chance to learn these things in a much less painful way than the way we had to learn them. So that's why we're doing this.
Yes, thank you for sharing that. That's really inspiring. We understand you've given this talk a few times to a few different audiences, and the one that you're doing with DFI, you've made some adaptations to the presentation to make it, just knowing that you will have providers and therapists in the audience. What do you hope that therapists would take away from this event?
We're hoping that therapists will leave having heard like a real life case study of a completely broken parent teen relationship, and that they'll leave with so many ideas for how to work with families who are struggling with strained relationships. And I think they'll have a new model and a bunch of new perspectives about working with both parents and teens together or separately.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic. And we know that you certainly, our audience doesn't need to be therapists to find value in this. You've also spoken to a lot of non-therapists. What do you hope will be the impact of the event for really everyone involved?
Yeah, we've really created this for to be open to the whole community, especially to anyone who has or who loves a tween or a teen. And feedback that we've gotten from parents who have attended it is that they're so touched by the storytelling part because Palmer and I get really vulnerable and real about the struggle that we and many other parents and teens have faced during their kids' teen years. So parents who have attended this talk have shared that they've shared these touching stories of having these profound connecting conversations with their kids based on the Mad Libs that we have people fill out during the workshop. And parents have also walked away with like a new lens on what it's like to be a teen and how, if we want to stay connected, we parents have to pivot our perspective, redefine the relationship we have with our kids, and change the conversation that we're having with our kids.
Fantastic. Well, we're really looking forward to this event. If you're watching this, be sure to register for this really special event on September 29th from 10 a.m. to noon Mountain Standard Time. We will see you then.